Hi, I'm Starkey,
And I'm Jez.
and this is Paranormal Frequency.
Cue the ghost.
Woo! Lame, I don't. Well, we'll get a real ghost next time.
Yeah.
You'll scare the pants off us, or something. Anyway,
How do they know we're wearing pants?
well,
Oh, wait,
see
they
my
can see
knobby
me.
knees, so they're never mind. Whoa. Okay, getting serious. It's hard
They
to
don't
do.
even know what the show is about yet.
Oh, it's about we're searching for the freak kind of bad, the frequency which is paranormal.
Let's
Yeah, tongue-tied.
start over.
Oh God. Okay, you're right. We better started out so good. All right, we're back.
They don't know that.
Oh,
Yes, we just totally screwed up and had to cut something.
darn. Sorry. Okay, we start all over again. Okay. What this show is about, you could say we're investigating the frequency on a paranormal level, beyond this normal earthly plane, I guess you could call it. And we believe there are many different layers, many different dimensions, and we're trying to penetrate that level beyond our own in various ways.
And basically the show is just about all things paranormal.
Right, right,
And we want to do like discussions,
right.
interviews with paranormal researchers, and question and answers. We'll be leaving our email address, so hopefully you guys,
Yeah.
if you care, you can leave your questions and answers, or questions, and we'll answer
Right.
on the show.
And there may be some people that might have actually had real experiences they might relay to us, eyewitnesses if you want to call it that.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
no hoaxers, we want the real McCoy, people with real
Well,
experiences.
even if you are going to do a hoax, you know, I mean, whatever.
Make it
but
sound good.
You know it's not true.
Yeah, really.
We might not, but you do.
Yeah, you know, pull the wool over our eyes, you know, I mean,
Anyway, it's
Anyway.
going to happen, but it's all
okay.
good.
Yeah.
But,
It's got to be
yes.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Okay.
So today, we're going to kick off our first
She-
number one episode. What? What?
I said shoes. Kick off our shoes. Never mind.
Where was I? Number one episode with dreams.
Okay. Specifically lucid dreaming. That'll be one of the topics.
Specifically?
No, not specific. Okay. It'll be one of the topics under
Okay.
dreams in general.
Dreams. It's like the umbrella term.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Paranormal dreams. I wonder if there's such a topic.
paranormal dreams. Well,
suppose.
there's you do have.
Shh.
Hey, quiet.
Ghost dogs. Can't
Yeah.
really see them.
Yeah. I wonder if when you have like you dream about people that have passed away,
Oh, okay.
that would kind of be a paranormal dream.
Yeah,
Kind
I've
of.
had one of those.
I've had a lot of those. Hey,
But yeah, I suppose. I bet you a lot of people have. A relative that just died or something, and then you dream about them. Yeah.
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 Oh yeah. Yep. That's kind of my number one. Like anytime I have any sort of a ghost or
Yeah.
spirit experience,
Right.
it's not when I'm awake. It's always when I dream, and I think
Right,
it's
right.
because, you know, I don't know how I would handle seeing a ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they come to me in my dreams because they know I won't
Yeah.
freak out, you know, when I see them.
All right. I think when we're in our dream state, we're more receptive to things on that higher level, astral level,
Right.
you know, than in our waking state.
Yeah, I agree too.
So I think things seem more normal. I mean, it seems normal on that level, but it wouldn't seem that way while we're in this physical realm, physical plane. It
Right.
would probably freak us out.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
see, that's why.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and some people are like able to deal with the fact that they're standing face to face with the spirit, but
Yeah.
some of us kind of thinks they lose their lunch or freak out or
Yeah,
something. You
yeah.
know, so
Well, I've had some kind of experiences like in this world, and something would happen. It's like, oh, what was that? But in your dream state, you're like, okay.
yeah,
And you're
Yeah.
more relaxed with it for some reason, because I think your consciousness is at a different level. You're more receptive, more open to that.
right.
You know?
And your actual like consciousness, your actual
Yeah.
conscience that's
Yeah.
more logical is actually laying dormant.
Right.
While your superconscious or your subconscious is kind of playing.
Yeah.
So you don't have your conscience there to say, you can't fly.
Yeah, right.
What's going on here? A spoon can't turn into a cat.
I know.
You know, and then you don't know. You don't disbelieve it until you wake up.
I think your logical mind tends to be more skeptical.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, some of the stuff I've seen in my dreams,
and you doubt it. You look at it, you doubt it. You doubt what what happened. It's like, well, come on, that was ridiculous, you know.
Right.
Yeah. It's like you're trying to debunk your own experience, and I think a lot of people do that.
Most people
It's like,
do.
oh, that didn't really happen. I imagined that, so you debunk it, you know.
In your dream?
Well, no. When upon reflection, you look back at it.
Right.
You know, or whether it's a dream or some kind of a paranormal experience or something, you're trying to doubt it, you know, or explain it away somehow.
Because I think it's easier to explain it away, because if you can explain why and how it happened, it's something you can hold in your hand. Metaphorically speaking.
Exactly.
You can see it, you can touch it, you can think it, you can conceive of it. Mm-hmm. If you open your mind up to the possibility that it could be paranormal, suddenly it opens up a whole new door. Right, exactly. You know, and it's unknown, you know, and
it can be scary. Yeah. To some people,
because you don't know what, I mean, because there's so many theories out there. Right. That, and some of them are really whacked, and some of them are scary, and some of them are, you know, if you're not saved by Jesus Christ, you're going to hell kind of thing. So you don't know what to believe.
I know exactly. There's so many different philosophies and beliefs out there. Right. And you gotta pick and choose your own. What you feels right to you. I feel, you know. But
I think so. I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Okay. The paranormal coffee hour. That's what this is.
Anyway. But we're on dreams today.
Yeah. And I think dreams are more significant, more important than we think.
Than we give them credit for.
Yeah.
My dad's like that. He
really?
He never dreams, but he never dreams except for here every once in a while. Right. And when he does, it's just usually dismisses it. You know?
Oh yeah.
And he'll even tell me these dreams that are kind of chock full of a lot of symbolism.
Really.
But he doesn't. You know, I can see it. Mm-hmm. But he doesn't, you know.
You ever try to explain it back to you? Say, well, I think it means this and this and this. It's trying to tell you something.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, he's open to it.
Oh, yes, okay.
He's actually very open-minded.
Okay.
But dreams are just something that he doesn't really analyze.
Oh.
You know, he has a couple here and there that he's told me, but for the most part, he doesn't analyze his dreams at all. I mean, I analyze mine every single time I wake up. Yeah. What the heck does that mean? What the hell am I going to be doing today? Yeah. You know, what's going to happen to me? You know, who's going to contact me? But
sometimes it could be just the beer and pizza you had the day before, you know. That's one explanation, but
yeah. Sometimes it could have just been eating Taco John's before you went to bed.
There you go, that too.
That'll mess you up.
That could be that, you know. But you never know.
But so we're going to talk about, I guess, if I'm not, I don't mean to you know, conduct the whole discussion.
No, that's right.
But
I'm open. We may
what
be
the heck? We actually have notes.
Hey, we may be lucidly dreaming right now. Everybody's watching us. Okay.
Everybody is watching us.
This world is an illusion.
All one viewer.
Yeah, right.
No, so we're just going to talk about maybe some different types of dreams and stuff like that. That's one of the things we were kind of hoping to talk about today.
Yeah.
Is a few different kinds of dreams that people can have. A lot of you guys that are actually out there watching this pretty much know all this stuff, because obviously you're interested because you're watching this.
It's a Dreams 101.
If you've gotten, 3-4 minutes into this, you probably you haven't gone to the next video yet, so that's
yeah.
But anyway, we're just going to talk about different types of dreams and just our thoughts on that.
Yeah. Well, one thing that I usually think about when people are listening or watching, there's people on different levels. Some, they don't know anything about dreams, and there's others that they may have analyzed their own dreams. They may be at a very substantial point. So there's a variety of different people having had different experiences. So we just gotta go with the flow the best we can.
Absolutely.
You know, we're not trying to insult anyone's intelligence,
no. Well, no, and a lot of this stuff, people that have been kind of reading up on their own things,
Yeah,
they're gonna look at this and just kind of go, Jesus, you guys aren't telling me anything I haven't read
Right,
1,000 times, which just bear with us.
Yeah.
Maybe another show will be better for you.
Yeah, we'll get to you guys later.
If you are out there, like, you know, watching this and you don't know a whole lot, maybe you're thinking about kind of getting into what your dreams are representing and all that, one piece of advice that we can both, that Starkey and I both can give you, is don't depend on a store-bought dream dictionary to interpret your dreams. Maybe 5% of the time they're going to explain a symbol accurately to you, but for the most part, dream dictionaries, I don't know why. I think someone was trying to help out, but for the most part, they're a pain in the butt, because the thing is,
they're not accurate.
Right, and they're only not, the reason they're not accurate, I think, is that you dream, it's customized to you, is what I'm trying to say.
Well, each person experiences life differently,
right,
and different symbols will mean something different for each person.
Exactly.
A scorpion might mean one thing to one person and something else to another.
Yeah. One person might symbolize death, the other person it's their astrology sign.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So it's different, you know. That's just one example.
So the best thing you can do, and also, of course, the best thing is always the hardest road. But the best thing you can do is what every other dream author is going to tell you, which is have a notebook or a tape recorder, which is a little bit better when you're half asleep.
If you can understand your own voice.
Yeah. Sit next to the bed.
Nod off.
Yeah. So that when you wake up, you write it down, and then keep note of things that happen throughout that day or week that might coincide with your dream. And you're going to start to notice symbols popping up, constant things that will keep popping up, and you're going to realize those are your symbols.
And this could be moments of synchronicity too.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you have a dream and something else later in life or down the road, maybe a couple of days, points to that dream, and then there could be a few more things. That's synchronicity.
Yep.
That could be another topic in the future.
Oh, it will be.
Yeah.
Definitely. We both love that one.
Yeah, that really.
Synchronicity and coincidences.
Exactly. You could say synchronicity versus coincidences, I suppose.
I suppose.
Well, there are differences.
Yeah.
You know, my understanding is coincidences tends to be things that will occur like parallel incidents, but they may be meaningless. But a synchronicity has definite purpose and meaning behind it. I don't know if that's probably not a very good explanation.
No, it's a good explanation.
You know, because it's like, what is it? Coincidences are considered accidents. You know, I think some people will say that. But they're really not. If it's synchronicity, there's no accident.
No, I don't believe there is such a thing as accidents.
You know. But no, that would be a later show.
Yeah.
So I hope you remain in suspense till then.
Yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, anyway, back to dreams, I guess. So what the heck were we talking about? Oh.
Dreams in general.
So don't trust those dream books.
Yeah, right.
If you're new at this and kind of really don't trust them, because
this is where you really use your intuition. You got to intuit what you're dreaming.